Hi guys, my name is Daniel from DB Design, and today I want to show you the integrations of our WordPress GDPR plugin. There were many questions how to set up the integrations, how to work with them, and I would like to give you a short introduction to this. So as we start here, we can see the homepage of our plugin. This could be of course your page, but the first step is to check that you have no other script tags or something like that is setting cookies also on your website. You can do this by inspecting your source code of a website, and then you can check for something like G tag, or you can look for something like GA, which is the analytics tag, for example, and you should remove it. So there are some themes that are using your analytics tag, or there are some other plugins that will using your analytics tag. And if you want to get GDPR compliant, you need to remove it. So what you should do is go into your backend, search into your theme or for some other plugins and deactivate them. And then you are without cookies and you have no other external scripts setting cookies. And then you can jump into our plugin. I will go into the plugin settings here, GDPR settings and integrations. And under the normal integrations, you can see here, for example, it's starting with Google Analytics. And I would like to show you also in the first step how to work with Analytics here. And then I will show you how to work with, for example, Google AdWords. And then I will also show you how to work with the custom integration section. But let us start with the analytics section. So first step is that you enable analytics here, and you can see a demo code here. Very important here, you can see it's anonymizing the IP address, which is important for Google Analytics to use it. There are some discussions if you can use analytics with anonymized IP also without our plugin to be GDPR compliant, and I'm not a lawyer, I cannot say it, but if it's allowed, you can of course disable this integration here and place the script again back to your source code or your theme or wherever. But we are starting here with our integration. So the first step is that you go into Google Analytics and then you click on your tracking code. And here you can see your tracking code, which you simply copy out. Then you can go back to the plugin and you can copy it in, and that is normally it. Then you click on Save Changes, Settings Saved, you can see, and now we can come back to our website. So right now you see here in the privacy settings that the technical cookies are of course enabled, and the general cookies. General cookies are blocking everything if you have deactivated it, so also analytics and so on for the first step. But that's not the required section. So if we now, for example, expect the element, and we are going to reload the page first, you can see here that Google Analytics has been added with a nice description. We track anonymized user information to improve our website. And you can see now that here is in the element section, which is showing the live code of your website, not the static source code as when you click here on inspect source code, that the analytics tag is added. We can search, for example, for G tag now, and you can see here that Google Analytics has been set up correctly in the head of your website. So if we inspect this element now, you can see that analytics is not here. So do not get confused or something like that if you do not see it here, because it's been adding via Ajax, if enabled of course, to your website directly into the DOM element. So that is normally it for analytics. And of course when you here disable it, then the plugin or the script will not be added to your head. You can check it, for example, here in the network. Here's the Ajax call that is going to be fired up, and here is the response. So for example, analytics is allowed, it is set to true, and here is the script that will be added to the head. But let us jump into another example. There is also an AdSense integration, which is, or sorry, AdWords, I would say. And here you should only place the global AdWords code into it, not the scripts or the banner things like where you have the div or insight element in it. So place the AdWords global tag here, then go to widgets, yes, leave the site, and add, for example, a custom HTML element where you will put your ad inside. You can see here this is the ins code and the other tracking code, but that will not work without the global tag, so it's okay. And here you can see the ad, how it's been placed. So that is normally it for AdSense. And now we can jump into the custom integration section. That is under, or at the bottom of the integration section. And here you can add custom integrations, as the name says, as you want. So first you click on Add Slide, or you can open the default one. Then you should give your integration a name, for example, My Custom Integration. Here you can put the script tag inside it. For example, we take the analytics tag here, and we can put a reason for it, why we use it. We track data because of analytics website improvements, for example. Then you can of course add more integrations if you want, but I will stick to one now. You can click on Save Changes, and if we now go back to our website and click on Privacy Settings, you can see here that My Custom Integration has been added to their website. And of course, if it's enabled, it's working like Google Analytics. You can see that the script that has been added to your backend will be put into your code. The same also happens, of course, in the privacy settings page, where you have set it up here, and of course it's enabled. That was generally it for the custom integrations. Some people are talking about custom cookies and so on. Custom cookies is generally managed by our general cookie setting here. So if I disable this here, for example, then all my cookies will be deleted and I will be logged out, of course, regardless of what cookies have been set. So this should also work for every custom integration that is setting cookies here. Thanks for watching, and hope you like my plugin, and I would see you next time. Bye bye.